Your mother is doing stand-up in Brea, California, June 5th and 6th. Chicago, Illinois, September 18th and 19th. Get your tickets at ChristinaP.com.
Welcome to your mom's house.
We hang out with some real dickheads.
Yeah,
apparently.
Man.
Turns out,
our friends are assholes.
You seem like the least peer pressuresome person in comedy, possibly that I know.
I think you're pretty accurate.
I know we off air. We were talking about how peer pressuresome what dickheads our friends are.
It's all they are.
Yeah. So Bert, Tony Hinchcliffe, who else is another?
Shane, and Dave, both Daves,
Chappelle and Attell.
Yeah,
all very peer pressuresome.
Different ways of doing it.
Yeah,
everyone has their own style.
Yeah,
yeah.
And I'm guilty of it. I do it too. I'm very much like, come on, man, where are you going?
I'm less like that. I would tell you that if I really need you. Do you know what I mean? Like if I need you.
Do you feel that you would ever need me?
I think, what if I was in a situation where I was like, dude, please. Like I would only ask you in a genuine way, not like, come on, man, fucking hang out, don't be a bitch.
I would think with all you've achieved and where you're at, you'd have to fuck up pretty bad if you find yourself in a position where I'm the guy you need.
It could very well happen. Joe's a peer pressure guy too.
Rogan.
Out, for sure.
Yeah.
I have been like, I'm turning in. He's like, pussy.
Yeah.
Like, what? Like, don't be a bitch. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, Rogan, you're right. They all have different styles. Rogan's will be like, what are you doing, man? You get where you're going to do X, Y, Z? No, I'm going to go home. That's because you're a pussy.
Yeah.
You know, it's real like just dart.
Yeah, straight to it.
Tony's very like, Oh yeah. I'm sure you got to go home and work on your fucking taxes, you fucking dork. You know what I mean?
Yep. It's got to twist something in there.
Yeah. Bert and Shane are very much like, come on, for the boys.
For the boys.
If you don't do this for the boys.
They're like, come on, hang. Why are you gonna go? Bert's like, why are you gonna turn in now?
Yeah.
Like, don't you have like a buzz? It feels good. Don't you want to like carry that through the night? And you're like, he's like painting a picture of how much fun it is.
Shane does it in a way where it's like, it's almost like you feel like a veteran leaving the. he makes you feel like you're letting down the troops, the men that died.
Yeah. Chappelle's is like, I'm Dave Chappelle and I'm asking you.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like I've been at parties where I'm going, he's like, it'd be great if you stayed, and and then he just looks at you and you're like, well, yeah. Sure.
When Chappelle does this, when Chappelle does the to the side.
Come on. Yeah.
Come on, man.
Come on, hang out, man.
Like, don't do this to me, man.
Yeah, and you're like, I will. Yeah.
I'm trying to think of some other.
And we said Attell mocks you. And it's so funny.
Yes.
And it's him, and then you're like it actually, of all those tactics, it's the one that actually gets to me the most. A, because it's him, and B, because he's actually making me laugh as he does it. You know?
Yeah. No, yeah. We were saying, Attell would be like, wait, what was the story you told?
Well, yeah, I was like, I was at the mothership and he was in town, and I hopped on the early show, and he's like, "You're doing the late." I was like, "No, I can't because tomorrow I gotta get up and and he's like, "Do you have a big morning?" And I was like, "What?" He's like, "You got a big morning tomorrow?" And I go, "Yeah." He goes, "Aw." And I was like, "Yeah, it's a pretty big morning." He's like, "Got a lot of things to do tomorrow morning when you wake up early?" It's like, mm-hmm. It was like so
funny.
Yeah, it was straight mockery.
That's so funny. Yeah, I was telling you the one he's done to me is he'll ask if you're hanging, and then you say no, and then you're explaining why you can't hang, and all through the explanation he's just going, and you're like, come on,
stop,
dude.
Man. Please stop.
Come on, dude. I'm trying to think of other classic. I think we named the big ones.
Yeah. All
the classic. Surprisingly, none of the women seem to do it. They all seem to be nurturing and understanding.
Yeah, they're not assholes. Yeah.
It's all the dick.
It's all guys. It's all guys.
And I'm not letting myself off the hook. I'm real bad with it.
I think the reason that I'm not as bad with it though is that I so understand someone's desire for sleep. Like I get it so much that when someone's like, I want to go to bed, I'm always like, I get it. Yeah, sure, man. Go to sleep.
And then, well, as a parent, I would think.
Yeah, of course. You start thinking about, you get it. You're like, do you have to go to bed? I totally get that.
See, now here's the thing. Then there's the opposite of what we're talking about. There's the guy that gives you full commitment and then is just bails.
Oh, right. Yes.
This is the opposite.
That's the opposite.
I'll tell you who the king of it is.
Tell me.
One, Chris Pig DiStefano.
Oh, Chrissy
is
Pigs.
the worst.
Gay Chris.
Oh, gay Chris.
Yeah.
All day gay.
Yeah.
He is the worst. Chris will be like, definitely, dude. So then we'll go get dinner, and then we'll go out and we'll get drinks after, whatever. And then, like, he literally will just be like,
That's a tactic, dude. That's a strategy, 1,000%.
Crazy.
It's a strategy.
Crazy. Halfway through dinner, I gotta go.
He's not.
Jazz is calling me, and I'm like, dude, what the fuck? We planned a night, man.
He planned that on purpose
yeah.
to not deal with the confrontation of, like, I can't do it. So he's like, I'll just plan the night.
And just bail. And then he told me, he said, kids are the best excuse ever to just bail.
It's the truth.
And then he just says, my kids.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you've already explained to me that this is your lie.
Yeah. Yeah. He's like, no, not to you. Now, I do give people a hard time. I've given you a hard time. I have to be honest, too. I've given you a hard time about early stuff. And this is also a parent thing. Like, if I'm like, come to this thing 10 a.m., when someone's like,
the 5K.
But I'm saying anytime something's in the morning, I'll give someone a hard time about the morning only because I have kids.
We've discovered this is interesting. We're discovering the opposites of peer pressure.
It's a different type of peer pressure.
That is one.
It is.
Because you gave me, I felt like guilty.
I know, dude. And it really, you know what the truth is? Like the root of it is like, hey, I get up early all the time. You motherfuckers can get up early too. That's really what's going on.
Yes.
That's all it is. And it is, I'm doing the wrong thing there. I admit it.
Yeah, no,
I gave you a hard time.
I wouldn't say it was a hard time, but it was pressure.
Peer pressure. Yeah.
It was pressure. Ryan Hall was the worst.
He gave you a real hard time.
It was crazy. It was crazy.
That laugh was so deep from any.
Ryan Hall, the what is this job?
President
of YMH.
Yeah.
Literally, that's not a fake title.
No, it's real. Yeah, it's real.
The sounds funny to call somebody president.
I know, he's pres, man.
But no, the president of YMH, Ryan Hall, who I've known for 10 years at least, the worst at making plans.
Is he the worst?
The worst.
How so?
Oh, he'll be like, next week, let's go. Then he's always like, buddy, I've got an ice cream event in Washington, D.C. for Tom. Like, and he's always got a thing he's got to go do somewhere.
Presidents are busy, man. You ever look at a president's schedule? They're busy.
But prior to you.
Yeah.
Prior to you, he always had a thing. He has to go. He's got a whiteboard somewhere he's got to draw on. So the amount of pressure he was giving me, I was like, bro, come on, dog.
Dude, I can't stop thinking about what you said about Chris, though, because it is the greatest thing when you have kids for anything. For anything. You can always just be like, my kid, man.
It's
you don't even have to explain it. You're like, I have a kid, and people go, I get it. Yeah.
I find it to be a very unfair thing.
It's manipulation.
Could I have a tissue? My allergies are going crazy right now. Thank you. It's the craziest thing, and I find it to be very unfair that people with kids or married people, they get these passes that, because I'm sort of perpetually single.
Yeah.
I've had some girlfriends, but I'm a lifelong bachelor, basically. Yeah. I said this to my parents, have been guilting me about I haven't visited in a minute.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, I just saw you guys a bunch in December when I was home for the holidays.
Yeah.
I said, and then the winter I'm on the road. It's very busy. And I said, that's finally slowing down. So I'll figure out a time to visit.
Yeah.
And thanks, buddy. And, I was talking to a friend of mine with a family, And he was like, yeah, I see my folks like twice a year. Or whatever, right?
Yes.
But my parents are like, when are we going to see you? And I finally said to them, I go, if I had a family with kids or whatever, you would just be like, he'll visit when he can.
Totally.
He's tending to his life.
1,000%.
I go, I don't understand why you think that doesn't in any way apply to me.
Yeah.
I know it's not the same, but it doesn't in any way apply to me.
I think you're dead on. I think you're totally right.
Yeah, I'm just because I'm single doesn't mean I don't have a life.
They're like, well, it's not that important.
Yeah. That's the thing,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So, and then like I would get into this thing sometimes with married friends of mine where like I would date a girl or hook up with a girl or something, and they would just be very loose-lipped about their thoughts on her.
Oh, right. And you're like, hey.
Yeah. And I'd be like, hey, dude, do you want to hear what I really think about your wife? You know? And they'd be like, that's fucked up, dude. And I'm like, no, don't fucking comment on my life if you don't want me to comment on yours.
And they don't know what that's going to turn into either. Like,
exactly.
When they comment on it, they don't know where it's going.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then the kid thing obviously is like, there's zero expectations.
Mm-hmm.
Being a parent is like being an addict.
Yeah.
You're like, nobody's expecting anything out of you.
Yeah. It's true.
Just lay over there.
It's true. It's totally true.
Martin Luther King, John F. Kennedy, Malcolm X, and now Dog Piss has the stage. All hail Dog Piss! Guess what? It's Vile and Horrendous, a show where I guess what I do best, which is complaining way too much about shit that's not that important. I think all YouTubers should be jailed. An army of drunken, screaming Santa Clauses. The devil stick guy was the doctor. Shut the fuck. Come along for this beautiful, disgusting, vile, and horrendous journey. My new YMH show. Subscribe. Smash that like button. We're gonna be doing this every other week. This is Vile and Horrendous.
Have you ever had a thought that's so out of left field, and no matter what you do to distract or logic your way out of it, it just keeps coming back? Here's the thing a lot of people don't know. That thought loop may actually be OCD. Not the I like things to be clean kind. Real OCD involves intrusive, unwanted thoughts that cause genuine distress, along with mental or physical behaviors you feel driven to do to get relief. And it can attach itself to anything, your relationships, your identity, your deepest fears about who you are. But it doesn't have to be that way, because OCD is highly treatable with the right kind of specialized therapy. OCD needs ERP, or exposure and response prevention, and that's where NoCD comes in. NoCD is the world's largest provider of OCD treatment, and it's covered by insurance for over 138 million Americans. All their licensed therapists specialize in ERP and will help you learn to take the power away from intrusive thoughts through virtual, face-to-face virtual sessions. If any of this sounds familiar, visit nocd.com to book a free 15-minute call. That's nocd.com. If you've ever felt yourself feeling nostalgic for the cereal that you grew up on while watching Saturday morning cartoons, you have to try Magic Spoon. Magic Spoon is here to satisfy your cravings with the same great taste, but without the sugar crash or added calories. Each serving of their cereal brings with it 12 to 14 grams of protein, 0 to 2 grams of sugar, 4 to 5 grams net carbs, all while being certified gluten-free. Magic Spoon has all the flavors from the good old days, like fruity, frosted, peanut butter, cocoa, cinnamon crunch, and more. They even make their own Magic Spoon treats, which are crisp, airy, and packed with protein, so you can throw them in your bag, keep in your car, or grab in between meetings. We have Magic Spoon in our house, and I trick our kids, and I give it to them, and I tell them it's a crummy sugar cereal that they shouldn't have, and they love it, and I love it because it brings back all those great latchkey kid memories from the 80s. Look for Magic Spoon on Amazon or at your nearest grocery store. And if you want to try something new, check out Magic Spoon's protein pastries. They're packed with protein and taste like the nostalgic toaster pastries you grew up with. So good, but without all the sugar. You can get $5 off your next order, including the protein pastries, at magicspoon.com/YMH. That's magicspoon.com/YMH for $5 off.
This is like a great promo for basically how, in a way, what you do, right? Like you give opinions. This is the whole hook of what you do.
Giving opinions is a nice way to put it.
Well,
everything bothers me, and I complain about.
That's
everything.
perfect, though.
Yeah,
and somebody actually was telling me, because you get asked a lot of times when you do press, they're like, "What's the whole thing about? Like, how does somebody do stand up?" I'm like, "Well, my go-to thought on it is always that indifference isn't funny,
right?
Right? Like you have to have an opinion to be funny. You can love something, or hate something. Like this could if I go, this coffee is fine. There's nothing funny. If it's the worst thing I've ever had or the best thing I've ever had, you can make that funny.
No, you're exactly right. And then there's like this twist on that, what you're saying. It's some of the best comedy advice I ever got. And I don't always follow it, but when I do, I find it works very well. But Patton Oswalt said to me once, I used to open for him, and I said, I told him an idea I had for a bit, and it was during the time that all those love reality shows were out, where all the musicians, Brett Michaels and Flavor Flav, and and I gave him my opinion. I go, I want to do a bit about how I hate these shows, and the women are so gross on them, and these guys, I used to look up to them, and I'm so disappointed to see them hosting, whatever. And he was like, I still love Flavor Flav, by the way. But anyway, he said, he goes, yeah, but you're just saying what you think. And I was like, yeah. And he goes, there should be a twist. He goes, I always try to have a moment of discovery in my joke. I thought this, I felt this, but then I realized this. He's like, so if I did that joke, I would say, I hate these shows. I thought I hated these shows because they put all these awful women on Showcase and whatever. And he goes, but then I realized they're great because now I know where the awful women are being kept so I can avoid them. Whatever.
That's great advice.
Yeah, and I was like, holy shit. And so that takes what you're saying to even the next
totally
level where it's like I thought I loved it, but I hate it.
Well,
I hated it, but I love it.
What it makes me think of immediately when you say that is how when you look back on your like discography of of writing things. Yeah. You look back and you go, oh, I did that naturally, like organically these times. Yeah. And those are the better bits. Those are the bits that you go like, oh, there was something revealed. It wasn't just an opinion.
Yeah, and I've managed to do it a few times, and I always felt like, wow, that really is whatever. But I also still do bits too where, like you said, love or hate.
Yeah. Strong opinions. You need, at the basis of it all, you have to have an opinion. Yeah. You have to have a feeling one way or another about something. You can't be indifferent.
Sometimes I used to get very loud, and in recent years I've learned how to kind of express it without the volume all the time, which again I don't always succeed in. Like we're doing the Violent Horrendous podcast here. Yeah. First episode, I watched it and I was like, I was louder than I needed to be, So I still fall into that rut sometimes, but or maybe more frequently than I think. But my favorite place to be in is being able to express a sort of harsh opinion calmly. Yeah. I like that dynamic, where it's just kind of like, and then get way worked up about something very benign.
That's also very funny.
Yeah. It's like I'm screaming about the rideshare guy, but I'm calmly talking about Minneapolis. You know what I mean? Sure. Like, so I think those are nice.
Yeah, those are great,
lanes
man.
To be in or whatever.
Yeah, the complaining is I think an art form. It's an art form.
Well, I always felt like it was a burden and a curse. It's funny because I've always been like that. I've always been a very complaining guy. I've never been glass half full. I am a why guy. I am not a why not guy. When it comes to a party, I will be. I will be the guy going, why are you going home, man?
Yeah.
Come on, why not? We're here.
Yeah.
We're here. Tomorrow's somebody else's problem.
You have a big morning? Yeah. Yeah.
But outside of that, it's like, I'm very like, if somebody calls, you want to go parasailing? What?
What? No.
Why? Yeah. Want to go to this museum? I don't know. What kind of art is it? You know,
Well,
like
yeah. I mean, there's nothing better than saying no to going out. That is the best feeling.
it is the best. But don't you find that when you reluctantly say yes and end up going, you're like, oh, I'm glad I did this.
Yes.
That right?
Yes.
But that never sticks in my head.
I think that's it's supposed to be that way.
Right.
Yeah.
But why can't we hold on to that feeling?
It's like it's resistance. It's like that natural. It's like it's easier to not write the thing. It's easier to say no.
Right.
Right. It's easier to say no to a lot of things that require even a kernel of effort.
Okay.
So I think no matter what it is, if I'm like, do you want to go to the gym? Like, the natural thing is like, no, I'd rather just lay here.
Right.
But if you go, you feel better. If you want to like stay home or like go socialize, you're like, I don't want to get dressed and go out. But then you go and you see people and you feel better. It's just we're built that way.
I find, it's weird. It's one of the two feelings that I can never hang on to that I wish I could.
About
like
saying yes.
See, aren't you glad you went?
Yeah.
My friend Kyle, he texted me on Saturday, and he's like, "Dude, let's." He's done well for himself, and one of his amenities is he has a boat, and he was like,
Nice.
he's like, "Come on, dude, let's go boat," and I'd never gone out on it with him, and I was like, "I got shows, I can't." He's like, "What time are your shows?" I go, 9 is my first one. He goes, "I will have you dropped at a dock at 7. You can get home. You can get." Now I'm like,
Come on, man.
I got to get dressed twice today. What
I
are
know.
we talking about? You know?
Yeah.
And I just was like, no. And then everybody in the group started calling and going, "Come on, dude, what are you doing?" And I went. And 30 minutes into it, I'm like, thank God I did this. And my friends are pointing out beauty.
Yeah.
We're riding down the lake. They're pointing out historical things.
Are you here? Or
Yeah.
somewhere? Okay.
Yeah, we're in Lake Austin.
Yeah.
Pointing out historical things and like that bridge is da-da-da-da-da,
Yeah.
and like this is where this battle happened and shit like that, you know? And we're seeing these beautiful houses and we're seeing families with their kids on rafts, and it's just joyous. And then we're riding a raft and we're in the lake and whatever. And I went and did my shows, and I had one of the best shows I've ever had in my fucking
Look
life.
at that, man.
Because I was so charged
Yeah.
with like positivity,
Yeah.
and my
That
body
shit's
was so
real.
relaxed. Yeah,
That shit is real.
I'll forget it by tomorrow. If he calls me, he could call me right now and say, "Let's go on the boat today." And I'd
You'd
be like, "Come
fucking
on."
boat.
Yeah,
It's all rocky and shit.
yeah,
Yeah. Sun's out.
I can't hang on to it. It's and then the other one is hangover. I can never remember
How bad a hangover is?
yeah, ever.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've had 8,000 hangovers.
How often do you tie one on now?
Oh boy. I have heavier weeks than others.
Weeks.
Well, I can hear it in my voice. I know I've been having a little too much fun lately because I've been smoking too much. When I drink, I smoke, and I can hear the
What's your drink of choice?
Jack Daniels.
Okay.
Across the board with club soda, with Diet Coke.
How many will you
Or
tip
on the
back
rocks.
on a like a night where you're really having fun?
This is embarrassing.
It's all right.
This is embarrassing.
We're adults.
I know, but we're two different kind of
It's
adults.
fine.
All right?
Okay.
You're living an appropriate life, and I'm out here like fucking Fast Times at Ridgemont High. I'm 48 years old.
I gotta know.
This is the saddest thing. Not sad. I'm sorry. I don't want to make it dark. I saw my friend Nick on Sunday, and he goes, "What'd you do last night?" And I go, "I did a couple spots at Mothership, and then I just hung out for a little while at Mitzi's." And I go, "You want to hear the sad thing, Nick?" He goes, "What?" I go, "I thought I took it easy because I was like, all I did was have 7 drinks at Mitzi's, and then I went home." But I was like, I sat in one place. That means I took it easy.
You took it easy. Yeah.
I have. Oh boy, are they going to sound off on those comments after all the shit I talked about weed?
Yeah.
I know what's coming for me right now, but I can put quite a few back.
Yeah.
So on a slow night, none.
Right.
You know, I have plenty of nights where I just go, I'm not drinking at all.
Yeah.
And then I'll have to bar my doors and everything, so I can't escape from the house.
What's up? Are you in Austin? Are you visiting Austin? Do you live in Austin? Well, I welcome you to please come check out Ciccio Bomba. That is the Italian bakery that I have opened in Austin. We are now at 3 locations. We're at the Fairground Food Hall underneath the Wells Fargo building downtown. We are in the lobby of the Scarborough building, and we have our all-new flagship location at 1100 South Lamar, right in front of the Alamo Drafthouse. We have pastries, we have coffee, we have homemade Italian sandwiches, we have pizza, we have pasta. So just come in, rub my big belly, which it's in our statue, eat some food, and enjoy yourself. And I hope you have a good time at Ciccio Bomba, which means a little fat ass.
Lately, when it comes to my wardrobe, I found myself leaning towards pieces that feel easy and comfortable, but still fresh and put together. And the best place to take the stress out of getting dressed is Quince. Their fabrics feel elevated, the fits are clean and built to last for seasons to come. Quince has all of the wardrobe staples you've been looking for just in time for spring. Whether you're into 100% European linen, which I am, linen shorts and shirts, or Prima cotton tees, everything is priced 50 to 80% less than what you'd find at similar brands. By working directly with ethical factories and bypassing the middlemen, Quince brings you the same premium materials without the luxury markup. I promise you, I love this brand. They're like they're saying, the materials are so pure and clean. The cuts are timeless, and it's simple classics that the designer luxury brands charge you an arm and a leg for. Quince's is so much better. I implore you to try it. Refresh your everyday with luxury you'll actually use. Head to quince.com/mom for free shipping on your order and 365-day returns. Now available in Canada too. That's QUINCE.com/mom for free shipping and 365-day returns. Quince.com/mom.
Guys, if your lady, fella, or whoever sends you an eggplant emoji after dark, they're ready for better sex, and you should be too. That's where Blue Chew comes in. They've been on a mission for years to get you bricked up, build your confidence, and help you actually perform better in the bedroom. With their new arousal formula, Blue Chew Gold is helping millions of men have better sex in 2026. While most ED meds only focus on blood flow, Blue Chew Gold goes further by combining 2 ingredients for mental arousal and connection, so you're not just physically ready, you're actually in the mood. This type of innovation is why Blue Chew Gold is the #1 brand in erectile function. I like taking one any time of day, morning, noon, or night, and I just see wherever the day takes me. Sometimes I might hammer a nail, and other times I just see what happens in my nether regions. Don't let your mind get in the way of a good time. Discover your options at BlueChew.com. And we've got a special deal for our listeners right now. When you buy 2 months of Blue Chew Gold, you get the 3rd for free with the promo code YMH. That's promo code YMH. Visit BlueChew.com for more details and important safety information. And we thank Blue Chew for sponsoring the podcast.
But no, on a slow night, none. There are nights once in a while where I might have 1 or 2, like if it's like a dinner,
Yeah,
and we
sure.
just go home or something. And then I have what I would call the moderate drinking nights.
7.
7, 5, 4. On a big night though, like I'll pass 10 on a big night.
Yeah.
I'll easily pass 10. I don't know, for better or for worse. It's,
Hey, man.
I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, like, I just, my tolerance now is so low. It's
What do you,
low.
yeah, what do you, I can't remember the last time I even saw you with like I've seen you
Yeah.
drink Osos in
Yeah.
like promos and shit.
Yeah, I mean, if I go out, so
I mean, not that we don't, but I also don't see you out a lot. Like,
Yeah,
yeah. But
I'm saying if I go out and you're like, have a drink, I literally would take that literally and have a drink.
right,
If we're hanging out for a while, I'll have a couple.
right.
I already know, like I know for where I'm at, that my third one is the one that I either have to stop on or problems are coming.
Okay. When you say problems, what do
Yeah.
you mean? Do you get bad?
No, I just know that like that if I have 3, I'm going to have 4.
Okay.
And I already know that my buzz is going to just continue, and I probably will I'm just going to not remember the night. So
So you'll black out like after 5 drinks?
No, I won't black out after 5. But I'm saying is that I just feel like I always stop myself
Okay.
when I have 2 and 3 because I just always, you go like, I wish I could remember.
Yeah.
I remember too much.
Okay.
So I go, I know I'm going to feel like shit. I know I'm not going to sleep well. I know tomorrow's going to suck. I know it's going to take me 2 days to fully recover and feel well. I just have that so loud in my head that I always stop. I just always stop.
Yeah, I wish I had that, man. You know what's so funny? I just like a wash of relief just came over me.
Yeah.
Because as I was telling you what I drank, I was like a little embarrassed, and I was like, "Tom doesn't drink like this." Oh God, I wonder if he's judging me. And then I was like, "Wait a minute, he hangs out with Bert."
Yeah. Do you know what he had when we went to Tallahassee?
What?
He had 20 doubles.
That's a lot.
And we were at dinner.
Wait, he had that before dinner?
Before dinner, yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant throughout the entire night.
No. Yeah. It was from morning to like evening. He had about 40 drinks, right?
Okay.
And
Jesus Christ.
and at dinner,
I love,
he
what
was
he's such a great barometer. I'm like, I'm fine. I don't have a problem.
he was like, hey, like, and we were like, oh my God. And he was like, we're in a private room and the way he's telling the story, he's like, could you fucking step out and tell a story? And the guy's like, sure. And then he ordered the most insane thing. He ordered 10 appetizers. He was like, I want everybody to fucking, okay. And then he ordered himself 3 dinners, right? And I was like, you having 3 dinners? He's like, well, everybody could pick at this one. He just ate them all.
Oh my God, that's
it was
amazing.
insane. And he's still, I can't say he kept it together because he was definitely not keeping it together.
Right.
But he's standing, like he's standing and still holding court. And the next day, we're up at the same time, and I'm like, how you doing? He was like, I think I had it was a lot yesterday. I'm like, yeah, but like, you're okay right now? He's like, I'll probably take a nap today. I'm like, holy shit.
What?
I'd be in the hospital, bro.
What was he doing when he drank 20 doubles? Where were you at during the day?
We were in Tallahassee. We went to the tailgate and the football game.
Oh, okay.
And then after the game. So it was an off day of like socializing and fun. We were at a bar. Like we were inappropriate places. But his tolerance is also just he would do something like that, and then in the morning be like, we'll go for a run. And you're like, what? Like
See, I don't have that side of me.
He definitely he'll be on time the next morning to the thing.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I won't miss. I'm very good about like if I know I have to, like if I have to be like I knew today we were in here early, kind of early, but I was like, if I'm going to be there at 10:30 a.m., I have to leave my house by 10. I got to get up at 8:45 or 9. Like I can't like fuck around. Like
right.
So I was like, I don't want to wake up and feel like shit and then not have a good time with Tom. And
so you think about it.
So I was like, I'm not. That's it. Nothing is happening tomorrow or Monday night. But then, here's my problem. If I know I have a free day, yesterday I knew I had a free day. Sunday was hanging with some buddies. We were having dinner. We were like, hey, let's just, we could go out. And then I'm just like, fuck it. I have nothing I have to do tomorrow. So I can burn the day feeling like shit. I do that more frequently than I would like to. I've burnt my days off more frequently than I would like to admit.
Yeah.
With like dealing with the repercussions of my night before.
Yeah.
That's not to say I've never had a big night and then still am productive. But if I know I'm free and clear, forget it. You know, I'll go hog wild.
I was thinking about it. I think I have maybe at this point, you're gonna laugh at this. Maybe once a year I have too much now.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
you're probably gonna feel much better in your 70s than I will. Or I don't know, man.
Or I'll die at 62 and we'll be like, what the fuck did you do that for?
Yeah, I know. I used to have a joke about that. I used to have a joke about, oh, I just don't want to die with regret.
Yeah.
And I said, I don't mean that the way you think I mean it. I don't want to be lying in a gutter after getting hit by a bus going, why the fuck did I quit smoking?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's that's my biggest fear.
I remember my history teacher in junior year of high school, Mr. Stein, and he had this great, like, stoic, dry face, great voice, and he would sometimes, he's one of those guys that would like not really do class most of the time. He would just talk.
The best.
They were the best.
Yeah.
And Mr. Stein was like, I love smoking. I loved it. I miss it. If I get a terminal disease, the first thing I'll do is light up a cigarette. And we were like just in high school being like, what? Like, we didn't know what he was like. You know, he was like, you don't understand how much I miss it. I miss it. He would just talk about that in class. He just died last week.
How old was he?
He had to have been well into his 70s, I think.
Did you find out what he died from?
I did not. I don't know what he died from. I will find out, but I hope he died with a cigarette, you know?
Yeah, you got to find out if that happened.
I remember him he would do that speech all the time. I also remember, because there's always this debate about, you know, how you should live your life, and, you know, and especially now everyone's biohacking and all this shit. But then you go, so much of this is in your genetic cards, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I remember a girl I dated, her grandfather died at 96. He drank beer, whiskey, ate red meat, loved ice cream, smoked cigarettes and cigars. This was like a daily thing for him. He's 96. He did all the things they're like, you shouldn't do that.
Yeah.
But why did he live to 96? Like, he just had the genes for it.
Dude, so I do Ways to Well. You do?
Yeah.
I think you do. Yeah, right?
Yeah. They're great. Shout out to Brigham.
Yeah, Brigham, what up?
Denise, what's up?
Denise, what up? The dogs. I went to Key West. Q from Impractical Jokers, Brian Quinn. He does a festival every year called Q West. It's insane. It's a fucking party.
Yeah.
It's 3-4 days nonstop. Your one obligation is to do 1 20-minute set of stand-up.
And you're like, great.
Everything else, he's like, you want to come judge the belly flop contest with me? Like, yeah, let's go get hammered.
Yeah.
Judge the belly flop contest. It's the most fun. I was somewhere leading up to that, and then I went right to Q West. I can't remember what the first thing was. But dude, I was on one.
Yeah.
It was day after day after day after day. It was non-fucking stop. And I got back on a Monday. I landed at like 9 p.m. And I was like, I should probably just go home and go to bed. They're probably hanging after Kill Tony. Fuck it. So then I go to the mothership. Just fucking tear it up again.
Jesus.
I go to bed. I wake up on Tuesday at 2 p.m. And I'm sorry, I wake up at 12 p.m. And then I look at my clock and I'm like, okay, it's 12 p.m. And I'm doing the math and I'm like, I fasted. Okay, I gotta get my 6-month blood work done. I haven't eaten anything since. Fuck it. And I just went and did my blood work.
That day
For my 6-month checkup. Because I was like, well, it ain't going to be any worse than this.
Yeah.
You know? And I was talking to my clinician there, and I was like,
your blood's green. Do you know why?
She was like, it's time to go over your results. I was like, I don't even want to know.
Yeah.
Right? She's like, you've improved in all areas. And I was like, holy shit, am I Keith Richards?
Yeah.
Am
Maybe
I
you
gonna-
are.
Am I?
Maybe you drank through all the problems the body can have and it resets, you know?
Yeah.
Like it just goes to like the good side now.
It was crazy. And I was like, and Waste Well is great because you'll be like, well, I guess like I could eat less cheeseburgers. And they're like, we got a supplement for that.
Yeah.
Do it
You can inject this and then fruit will taste like cheeseburgers. Do you want it? And you're like, yeah, that sounds great. That's really cool.
Yeah. So I don't know, man. It's like you said, sometimes people live right and die young. Some people live wrong and die old. Sometimes the vice versa.
There's doctors that'll tell you funny things. Like if you get a doctor who's like, you know, cool.
Oh, yeah.
And they'll be like, oh, yeah, the assholes always live. And like the nice people die.
That's, dude, my friend Steve, Dr. Steve, he was an O&A guy, and he had a podcast called Weird Medicine. He put it very well to me. Cause he used to be a smoker, and I smoke, and I wouldn't say I'm a heavy smoker, but I smoke too much. And he was like, look, man, all life is mitigating risk. That's it. Calculate the risk.
Yeah.
And determine if it is worth it to you.
Yeah.
That's all it is. He's like, so don't quit if you don't want to quit. Your chances of stroke are this much higher. Your chances of this are this much higher.
Yeah.
That's it. Can you live with that? I was like, fuck. That's a kind of very sound way to put it.
I mean, that's a very practical and I mean, it's true. Everything is risk.
Yeah.
Analyzing and your ability to be accurately kind of digesting and analyzing that risk, you know?
Look, I exercise 3 days a week. I don't do anything crazy. I just in my apartment, I do lunges and squats and upper body shit with dumbbells, and that's it.
Yeah.
I try to walk when it's not 8 million degrees outside.
It's fucking
in this
hot here,
town.
man.
Yeah. And then I inject as much fucking shit as I can into my ass cheek.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Testosterone, whatever it is.
Yes.
And that's it, man. I try to eat decently as much as I can, but I just am never going to understand like the people that never do anything bad ever.
I know.
I
Well,
just
they're
don't
no
get
fun.
it.
You look great. Look at you got a great head of hair. Like you're fucking killing it.
Hair staying in. How's the double chin look today? Let's see. Well, I'm looking at the side. Not too bloated. So, you know, I've seen worse. I can live with it. But yeah, did you ever hear the old Seinfeld bit where he's like, the only reason we're doing the workout is so we can do the workout.
Yeah.
Talks about how like that's the only goal.
It's
It's
the
like
goal,
the
yeah.
exercise is just so you're able to do the exercise.
It's true.
And I'm like, that's very funny, but I'm like, there are people that live like that where it's like, well, I don't put anything bad into my body ever. And I'm like, and what is the end result?
No,
of that?
I know. I mean, I don't go to that extreme. And I feel like the only thing, the real truth of the exercise stuff, at least for me, is honestly that I feel good.
Sure.
So, and I like that feeling.
Yeah.
I like the post-workout feeling. That's the biggest motivation for me to do it. Just the feeling.
Well, also too, man. Again, this is funny. This is where another really big difference between a parent versus a non-parent comes in. Mm-hmm. More importantly, as family person versus a single person. You want to feel good.
Yeah.
If I had, I just saw Tony Rock. He was at the club. We were hanging out, and
Yeah.
he's like, Monday's my day with my son, man. Like I go home, we color, we play ball, we whatever. He was breaking down but he said he flies home from the road, and then does all that stuff with his kid.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely, without question. And I'm sure he does it other days too. But his point was like that day is like our staple day or whatever, and I just was like, my God, like you can't go home. I mean, I guess you could, but like, I'm like, you can't go home hungover to do that.
Right. Yeah. No, yeah. Some people do, but yeah, you can't.
But also too, you can't go home and do that with residual hangover.
True.
So it's like, you can't be like, well, I go big on Saturdays and I'm still kind of putting the final pieces together Monday morning. And then by the time I land, no, you got to go into Monday.
Ready. Yeah.
Right. So that's that's a great reason to feel good.
Yeah, it's true.
But then also, the flip side of it is, as a single guy, I'll sit home and I'm like, what are you doing? And my friends will be texting, come on, dude, come out. And I'm like, no, I'm taking it easy tonight. And then I sit there for a while, and sometimes I will stand, but there are nights where I'm just like, well, bro, you're not going to meet your wife sitting here or your next girlfriend sitting here.
That's a good point.
You're not gonna get any new material sitting here.
That's a good point.
You're alone. You go out and who cares if that means you have too many drinks?
Yeah.
As long as you get
You're
your shit
engaged
done.
in life. You got to do
Yeah.
that. You have to do that.
And I know there are people going, well, you can go out and not have too many drinks. Well,
Yeah.
okay, sure.
All right, relax. Here's I never played an opening clip, which is I don't think we've ever done.
Sorry.
So wait, I'll just play this one for you first. This will be our opening clip.
It's me, Stacey Kennis, and I've been notified that Sandra Bullock is in with the University of Wisconsin school here in Madison, Wisconsin, and I got the approval of the school and some of the students and faculty to burn me alive. So I've been told that Sandra Bullock and the people that have made a plot to murder me and burn me alive are to be picked up and deported.
Who is Randy?
Don't bring anyone mother into this.
Your mama in the fucking stand!
Welcome to your mom's
I've never gone
house.
this long without playing our opening clip ever.
It's
in
a-
15 years.
It's a historic episode.
This is a historic episode. 16 years.
the fuck was that lady?
This lady has a lot of insight. I can't wait to tell you about her.
Okay.
This lady is Stacey Kennison. She is a 55-year-old female heterosexual law-abiding citizen.
Is that how she describes
That's
herself?
how she describes. She has 2 degrees.
Sure she does.
She's also posted over 9,500 times on Instagram. She posted for this one, I, Stacey Lynn Kennison, have been notified that Sandra Bullock and the people who agreed to burn me alive and murder me from the University of Wisconsin are to be picked up and deported, which is great. Just quick thing, I don't know, I think Sandra Bullock at least at one point lived here. Does she still live here? She used to have a residence here.
Yeah, she was here when when she was married. Who was she married to? Jesse James?
Yeah, but I thought does she reside here? No longer lives here full time. Okay. She owns property here, strong ties to the city. She owns a home in Lake Austin.
Operates Walton's Fancy and Staple. What the hell is that?
A popular downtown bakery, cafe, and gift shop. Fuck that place. Ciccio Bomba is my place, and that's what we talk about here.
Oh, yeah.
1100 South Lamar. It's right across from the Alamo Drafthouse.
Congrats, man.
Thanks, buddy. Have you had it yet?
No, I'm sorry. I gotta make my way down.
Dude, I will take care of you. Just let me know when you want to go.
Thank you. I want to try the prosciutto sandwich.
Can I tell you my favorite one is now?
Yeah.
It's the mortadella. The mortadella with brie and some olive tapenade on it.
Great.
That's my favorite one that I've had there.
I'm excited to come on down. Ooh, pastrami.
Yeah, I want you to try. First of all, I know you like sandwiches. There's a bunch of sandwiches I want you to try, but breakfast, the pastries are. Hasn't been out yet, but I just had a world-class chef come there, and he told me that the sfogliatella, the pastry, he goes, this is the best I've ever had, including in Italy.
Really?
Yes.
That's amazing.
Very excited about it. Yes, it's really good.
And this guy came over from Italy.
LA. Well, this guy's Italian. Yes, he's
Yeah.
from Cinque Terre. He lived in LA. Now he lives here, and we opened this. We have 3 locations now, which is kind of crazy. We're at the Fairground Food Hall downtown under the Wells Fargo building. We're in the Scarborough building downtown, and then we're on South Lamar at the right across from the Alamo Drafthouse.
That's great.
Yes.
That's great, man.
It's
That's
very
great.
fun.
It's an exciting town to pursue this type of thing.
Yeah.
Because this type of thing is a little bit newer, I would say,
Yeah.
to Austin. And it's a fun area of cuisine to see being developed and explored here.
The fun for me is it's like in any, when you go to a restaurant and you go, this was great, and you tell people, and then you wait for them. They're like, dude, I went. That's like the fun feeling of this place is that I had his stuff there. I was always like, these are the best.
Yeah.
And then I brought it here.
Yeah.
And now people hit me up all day and they're like, this is the best thing I've had.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
That's awesome. How far are we? How close is it to here?
A few minutes.
Is it open right now?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe I'll just because I gotta be somewhere at 12:30, but maybe I'll go over and get lunch real quick.
Great. Yeah. Let me know.
Okay.
If you're gonna do it, I'll text them and let them know you're coming.
And you're saying the mortadella sandwich is the one.
Why don't you try both?
Okay.
I'll have them give you both.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Great. I love it.
Now you like collecting as well, right?
Yeah. So I'm doing. That's actually what I have to go shoot today. I'm going. I'm doing the podcast here, Vile and Horrendous.
Yes.
Thank you. for having
Absolutely.
me.
Thank you.
Having a great time. And that's the ranty opinion stuff. But then I also love collecting. So I do another thing on my YouTube called The Collector, where I go to shops, shooting with Meg Seidel, who's she works on Kill Tony. She's really great, and she just comes with me, and we go into. Today we're going to Waterloo Records.
Oh, that's a great spot.
Yeah, so we go in, and it'll be like, hey,
Have you been there before?
Oh,
It's
I've been
fantastic.
going for decades.
Oh, okay.
Literally decades. It's one of my favorite places.
It's great.
So, we'll go in, and it's like, sometimes it's like I'm looking specifically for this, or I'm here today to pick up this that came out for I collect movies, I collect video games, I collect cassette tapes, and I collect records.
Well, you know what else you could probably get into collecting?
What's that?
All right, so let's go into Brian Roper's man cave and look at his chairs. So, we got Pro Garden Malibus. We got my white, chocolate, strawberry, pewter blue, and hunter green one of our fanback chairs. We come over here. We got a Rubbermaid chair. Forget the Great High chair. Yes, my.
How you feel about chairs?
I never knew somebody could feel this strongly about these shitty plastic.
Hey. Don't, if you're going to be like that.
This chair. Spend most of my time in that chair.
Spends a lot of time in
So
that
we
chair.
have this Rubbermaid chair. Kind of like the Malibu. And come over here, we have.
Oh, wow.
Jesus
Look at all those
Christ.
chairs.
Low back, arched high back youth leisure chair. So just kid size youth leisure chair. We got the slatted low back and slatted high back.
You know what's nice is that he found a chair at an accessible price point because those couldn't be more than, 27 cents each? Something like that? How much are those?
I honestly was wondering that myself, and I was like, are these pricier than I think they are?
The craziest thing is that when you are anywhere and you see this type of chair, you're like, fuck, I hope they have other chairs here. Everyone recognizes these as the worst possible chairs to see. Anywhere.
The worst chairs.
That's the worst chair you could see.
Here we have a Rubbermaid chair. She got the kid size model.
Kids model,
Got
that's
your
cool.
Rubbermaid marvelous chair here.
He's got them stacked in his room.
How many people
The
do you
Rubbermaid
think
chair.
he actually knows or ever has
Over
over
here, you got
for this amount of chairs?
He should be listening to this episode about, hey, go out, go to the thing.
Yeah.
When people say, come
Yeah.
on the boat, go to the boat.
Yeah.
This is what he needs.
Yeah, don't stay away from the chair sale.
Capizza, low back.
How do you feel about, everybody has their opinion about collecting and collectors. And I think most people of a certain background, let's say, kind of understand, they get the person that goes, I like vinyl or I like movies.
Right.
Right? Because it's part of our culture. It's a form of art, obviously.
Yeah.
But what's your thought on somebody who's just like, I like chairs,
Well, my first thought would be they couldn't possibly mean these chairs. I would think.
I know.
I would think you'd be like
Maybe hand sculpted
Yeah,
chairs.
yeah.
or
You're into
something.
like antique chairs or
Yeah.
leather somethings or.
Yeah.
This to me seems like hoarding more than chair collecting.
Feels kind of hoardish, yes.
Right?
Yes.
I mean, they're literally
These are discarded chairs.
Yes.
Like, these are chairs that if you were like, can I get that chair? People are like, just take the fucking chair. You don't have to ask for it.
yeah. These are the Tupperware of chairs.
Yeah. These are awful
Keep
chairs.
it. I don't need it.
Yeah.
Keep it.
And again, it's so frustrating when you go somewhere and you see this chair. You're like, I don't want to sit down. I'd rather stand.
It's truly crazy. Look, he can't get into the other side of his bed.
Too many chairs.
High back. We got this kid size chair made by Latte. Tell you, most of this stuff's like 30 years old.
He's really proud of the chairs too. Like these,
Yeah.
these are like his most.
Come here, we got another Latte chair. We got a Growflex and we got a Growflex Sun.
I would work on that speech too. He's got a little bit of a speech thing going on.
I thought it was a woman, but you're saying it's a man.
I think it's a man. Yeah, I think it's a man.
Wait, let's listen again.
Over here we got a Sarco kid size chair. Got deluxe fan back, tropical deluxe.
All right, yeah, you're right.
He knows this is the deluxe triple fan back. This is the Sarco. Like he knows the brands.
Deluxe chair.
Yep. Triple fan back.
All your essential.
What does that mean? Like the way it's slotted?
I think the slotted 3 slots. You know, lets the breeze come in, keep the back warm.
Triple fan back.
Triple fan. You want a triple fan back? Slotted.
Collectible ones you don't ever want.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm picturing the guy in the showroom. That's your triple fan back. That's your top of the line.
I don't know if you're a big spender or not. You got a whole
you sit
assortment of chairs.
You're gonna know where the extra money went.
Go ahead, give it a try.
This is wild. Now, I'm seeing. Well, I was going to say I'm seeing multiple doors, which means that doesn't mean anything. For some reason, I thought that meant he had a spacious apartment, but
he does not have a spacious apartment.
One of those is definitely a closet.
One of those is also full of chairs too. You know that, right? That's definitely yeah.
But also, why not stack the chairs higher so you have more space?
Too many chairs, and you want to show people. People come over. He's like, "You want to see some chairs?"
I want to know what the rest of the apartment looks like.
Hello, everybody. So I decided to, why not, make a collection update on my vacuums here. Yeah, so as you can see here, it's, don't mind the cat. It's pretty much been the same. Maybe some machines have been moved around.
Holy shit.
Machines.
Nothing.
You think he's single or married?
I think he is crushing it, man.
Yeah.
Really much has changed.
He's every girl they bring home, he's like, I got a surprise for you.
Do you imagine the look of horror on a woman's face as he opens the door to this room and he's like, check out my stuff.
But he's old school. He's like, come on, you should love a vacuum.
Yeah.
You're a broad.
You're a broad. Broads like to vacuum things. You'll never run out of options here.
Much has changed.
Yeah, that floor looks not that clean.
Then if we walk in here,
do you use the vacuums?
That were in here, they were like junk, like they were broken.
Oh, those
broken things. I don't know, but they're gone. Even I organized this. It doesn't.
This is he's got something going on, right? Yeah.
It's crazy. This is crazy.
Do you think his financial advisor is like, I've told you this many times. Stop buying vacuums. You have nothing in your 401k. You have no pension. You don't have savings, but you got 400 fucking vacuums, man.
Yes. Baby, this is the 401k.
This is it. You realize what people are going to pay for this one day?
It's like a house. You're not, the money's not gone. It's just invested.
Look at this room, bro. Look at the room.
See, now here's the weird thing. When this video first started, before I could get a good look at the vacuums, I could just kind of see they were lined up.
Yeah.
My first thought was, well, it's well organized, which doesn't give me hoarder vibes. And then also I was like, oh, vacuums, that's interesting. Because I thought like maybe he collected vintage vacuums. And I was like, they are kind of cool looking and ornamental. Maybe he's into, but it's literally just the shittiest.
Any fucking shitty vacuum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like from like the 2002.
I would love to see like a detailed spreadsheet on what he spent on vacuums, because I bet it's outrageous. It's everything he's ever earned.
Well, that's a good raises a question. How much do you think I think almost the opposite. I feel like he's getting these things for $10 at a Goodwill.
I think there's a wide range of vacuums there with prices too.
And I love the random just file cabinet in the front there.
Yeah. There's just
So I hope you guys enjoyed.
That's his record. That's his ledger for his vacuum
collection.
Hope you guys like this. Oh, I tell you what, we fucking loved it, man. That was fantastic.
Now, here's the thing. This is a guy with a little bit of money because he has a full basement.
That's true.
So he's got a house.
But just based on this expression, I think it's dad's money. You know what I mean? Like I'm looking at him, I'm like, is that really from him, or did mom and dad go, just buy another fucking vacuum? We're going to Europe.
Yeah, they're probably taking care of him. They're like, we love our son. The poor kid, he's sick. He's got this vacuum.
He's got his vacuums. Yeah.
How old? That kid can't be more than 23 years old.
He looks pretty young. He does look pretty young.
This is like See, this could be a show.
Yes.
Like My Strange Addiction, you know, like people that collect weird shit where it doesn't make sense.
My Strange Addiction is so fucking... I haven't watched it now in a while, but I've seen the clips always circulate. And every time they're like, I eat diapers. And you're like, what?
Yeah.
And it's like, and I eat 60 a day. And you're like, what the fuck is happening, man?
Yeah, it's crazy. It's so fucking crazy.
People do crazy shit, man.
Get it, baby, get it! Get it!
Pulling his tooth?
I think so. Oh, yeah, it's kind of loose.
Ow! Whoa!
That thing is not loose.
Oh.
It's bleeding, dog.
Why are you pulling it?
I'm trying.
He's holding the camera himself. Oh, man.
Why is he pulling it?
He doesn't want to go to the dentist.
Got it! Oh, yeah! That's what I'm talking about, motherfucker!
Yeah, yeah. Whoa.
Yeah!
No. I understand this was to circumvent the dentist, but the guy goes, it's not loose. So why are you pulling it out then?
Maybe he's just hurt.
You feel better? Fuck yeah!
Oh, yeah, see, it was aching.
Look at that shit! Ugh.
Well, it's not the first one that's come out, because he had a nice little gap there already.
Jesus Christ. This is and I mean, look what they're in. They're in a sophisticated looking workshop.
Yeah.
There's money.
He could go
to the dentist. If you have a garage like that, I've shopped for homes in my life.
Yeah.
A garage like that is an amenity. Like a workshop garage like
yeah,
that.
Sure.
That's not, you don't just have that.
It looks like Kenny did it to him a little bit before too. There's a nice little space for that.
Yeah, no, they've done this. This is how they roll. Kenny and who's the other guy?
I don't know, but fucking hey, man. Would you ever do that?
That fucking tool that he's using.
It's nice.
That tool is more expensive than a no insurance dentist visit.
You're totally right.
That's an expensive fucking tool, that thing.
It looks really nice. It looks like top of the line.
So unless they just want to do it for content.
I doubt it. I think this is just like, hey, little fucking,
Would you ask me about the dentist? Sorry.
Would you ever go and would you ever do it yourself?
No. If I had to.
Right.
If I was like, I have no option, but I'd sell those fucking fancy pliers before I did it myself.
This I wanted you to see. We've had this one for a while, and I have not showed it to anyone. It's just an interesting world to explore. I think you will be able to comment on this better than anybody.
Nothing drives me more crazy being a woman in pizza behind the counter, and when people walk in, they raise an eyebrow whether or not I could do the job. Right away, they're already wondering, is she the owner? Does she know what she's doing? Of course I do. My name's on the door. Of course I know how to do it. I didn't go into an industry I know nothing about. This is my blood, sweat, tears. I was born into the industry. So of course I know how to make pizza. I know how to do the ins, the outs, the payroll, the books, you name it. That's what it takes to run a pizzeria.
Can a broad run a pizza place?
No. I didn't even listen to a word she was saying.
That's what I thought.
tuned out as soon as I saw it was abroad.
Yeah, of course.
It's not just flour, sauce, and cheese that everyone thinks nowadays. There's plenty of talented women that are out there right now making kick-ass pizzas just like myself. So why is it okay if your wife can make you a sandwich but I can't make you a pizza? Women now are working harder than ever to break out of the society norm. So if you see a woman behind your counter, don't raise an eyebrow. Maybe give her a high five. Because she's broken through barriers that you've never even witnessed in your life.
Really?
Wait, what did you just say? Sorry, because I was too busy laughing.
Because she's broken through barriers that you've never even witnessed in your life.
Give her a high five because she's broken through barriers that you've never even witnessed in your life to make your fucking pie.
This doesn't apply to all women, what I'm about to say.
Okay.
But women, get over it. This is insane.
It's insane. It's an insane comment.
Everything isn't gender. It's so nuts.
I know. It's like she's like, people give me they raise an eyebrow. They could also be just raising an eyebrow because they're like, what is that? They don't even know what you are. They don't think like a woman can't make a pizza.
She's always wearing that mic clip on her collar.
Yeah. And they're like, the fuck are you doing? What is that?
They're raising an eyebrow because you're doing a testimonial and people are trying to order pizza.
They see you and they think you're about to go, I'm a kind of pizza. They think you have a fucking tracheotomy. Yeah, this is I don't know. If I saw a woman behind the counter at a pizzeria, I wouldn't be like, hold on, what are we doing here?
Nobody would.
Yeah.
This is insane.
This is all in her head.
This is insane. And you know what? I especially wouldn't say, hold on, if it was a heavy set woman.
I know. I'd be
like, this lady
pizza.
knows food.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, no, there are these people. We do a segment on the show called.
You know what? I'm sorry.
Oh, good. Sorry.
If it was like a super hot girl, I'd be like, what kind of place is this? This is weird.
Yeah.
I want her to be a big chick.
There's a couple of those on Instagram.
Yeah.
Where it's like the hottest girl ever, and like, but she can make a pizza, but she's got the shorts on, and
yeah, but see, that's like, that gives me pause. I don't want to be like, I don't want the hot place, like the hot chick place. I want.
It's this girl.
Yeah.
She's so hot, but she knows what she's fucking doing.
Yeah.
I ain't mad at it.
Sure. That looks like a good pizza.
I ain't mad at it.
I'm not mad, but I'm just saying I would raise an eyebrow more at that than I would, Bertha over here.
We do a segment on Vile and Horrendous called White Women's, where it's just about the crumbling of the psyche of white women in America.
Yeah.
I mean, this would have been a good one.
Oh my God, there's
this
an
would
even
have been
better
a real
one.
fucking good one.
Here's this one.
Yeah.
Names I've been called in the comments section of this video. Mayo monkey, goislop, retarded, brain dead, retard, drone, autism, baked potato, autistic N-word, pathetic, freak, gay, mental, goblin, white, brain dead. Names I've called people I don't agree with on social media.
That's
very
very
powerful.
yeah.
Very powerful.
Yeah.
That is Brooke Jeff MD. This is a doctor.
A doctor?
I mean, MD.
A doctor.
Will you go to her page? I guess she does this routinely. She does her video and then she does a post about what people called her.
What was the video she did, by the way?
I mean, it looks like she's doing something maybe about sun protection or something. I don't know. Yeah, she's a dermatologist. So,
can you fucking imagine you go to this woman and then you see her on Instagram?
Oh my God.
Would you ever switch a doctor more quickly?
No. And also I would just be like, hey, are you looking for just positive validation on Instagram?
It's
the wrong
nuts.
place for you, lady.
It's nuts. I saw, I got into it one day with a lawyer on Instagram, Portland, a lawyer from Portland. He said some shitty fucking thing in my comments, and I usually don't respond, but he just really pissed me off. And we're going back and forth. I go, bro, you're a lawyer. You represent people's well-being. Like, you're better than this.
Yeah.
Why are you trolling me?
Yeah.
And he goes, I'm not better than this. And it's like, can you imagine that's your lawyer and you see him doing that on Instagram? You're like,
I saw a fascinating. It's crazy.
You're
I
fired
totally
forever.
agree. Anybody that's a professional that I saw, I'd be like, I don't want to work with this person.
No.
But I saw this fascinating take on why people do it that I thought was actually really interesting.
What's that?
It's that everybody operates in the world knowing that there's a way to conduct yourself in polite society. In other words, no matter your job, you know you have to speak this way, talk to somebody this way. It's inappropriate to like let it out. And that when you pivot to social media, it's like permission for a lot of people to tap into like, I want to say the thing I'm never allowed to say. And it's like a release for people to be like, that sucks, fuck you, the insults, the crazy stuff.
Right.
It's just like part of the mind that's always restricted and held back, letting go.
Yeah.
Which I think makes sense.
Yeah. It does make sense. And
But I still wouldn't want to hire the guy to fucking work for me.
well, no, exactly. But it also speaks to this epidemic of borderline personality disorder, where certain people only know how to seek engagement and acceptance through harsh negativity.
Yeah.
That's an aspect of it, They only know how to engage through toxicity.
And the thing that makes those people the craziest, like the ones who want that negative interaction, is a non-response.
Yes.
They move on to somebody who gives them a response.
Yeah, that's the thing too. And that's where the whole like never engage, never respond goes. But I mean, what a terrible just what a terrible dynamic of society we're living in.
Totally.
Where it's like, here's this thing we're forcing you all to, quite literally now, forcing you to be a part of it.
Yeah.
Do you have a business? Are you a candidate for something? Are you up for a job? Or, all these things now are very much judged or reliant on your social media.
Yeah.
You've got to use it to promote. You've got to use it to engage with your customer base, whatever it is. So here's this thing we've forced you to do. We've forced you into it. And now also we're telling you, don't let it bother you. Don't engage. Don't. And as people say, the worst things humanly possible.
Yeah.
It's a really twisted.
It's twisted.
Twisted system.
That's why every once in a while I get so jealous. I'll meet somebody, it's not obviously like a comic. It'll be somebody not in the field, and I'll say something about like Instagram. They're like, "Oh, I don't have that." And I'm like, "You don't have that?" And they're like, "No, I don't have." Like someone who's completely detached from social media. I'm like, "You lucky son of a bitch."
Dude, if I worked in a job where it wasn't my business, I was an accountant or something, I wouldn't have any of it.
Yeah.
These people that have it just to talk to their friends, I'm like, what is the matter with you?
Yeah. Fucking
text your friend.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Totally crazy. Do you think this is funny or no?
Jesus. No, it's making me cringe. Did he break his foot? Oh my God. Is that broken?
Oh my God. Did you see the close up?
Yeah, it looks horrible.
It tore through the skin.
Yeah. Why is the other guy not doing anything?
I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
That guy's a savage. Holy shit. I've never
Did he
seen
not tap out?
No. It tore through the skin, dude.
Are you allowed to do that? Okay, it does look like he goes, ah! It finally registered.
Guys, that's one of the worst ones you've
That
ever
his
put
foot
in
is
there.
twisted around.
Holy shit.
I didn't care for that.
Well, I didn't care for that. Where was that?
That was...
Is that in Brazil?
I'm saying it like I know. I didn't pull the clip.
It was?
Yeah, it was. It's like it was an MMA tournament, and yeah, the guy wasn't tapping, and so he just kept going, and
he tore it through the skin.
Yeah. I mean, the guy was okay though. He was taken to the hospital shortly afterwards.
Oh, he's okay?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah.
All
And
right.
the guy felt really bad about doing it too. So
okay, it's good now. All right, well, there you go, Joe. Everything's fine.
Everything's fine.
How about this one? Oh, I love these bike tricks that the people do. They're so skilled. That's the crazy thing is they.
Jesus Christ, dude.
She's all right.
It makes my blood run cold because you
Yes.
see it. Why the stupidity? The stupidity.
I mean, I thought he would know what he was doing there. I guess he
Jesus, dude. She could be dead.
She could be, but she's not. It says here she's not dead.
How bad was her face fucked up?
It just doesn't say.
Okay.
But she's good. It says she's good now.
She's good. Good for her.
Yeah, she'll be all right.
Good for her.
All right. That was fucking. That was crazy.
That's amazing. If
you're listening, this is like a kickboxing workout, which, by the way, that doesn't help. And the woman holds up the pad to catch the leg kick, and the guy just goes right over it, kicks her straight in the jaw, and knocks her out. And then
That's
he's
great.
like, "I'll pick up your legs. That'll bring
That's
you back."
great. I love that. There's nothing funnier than a one-hit knockout.
Oh yeah,
it's so funny when somebody
great.
just goes down, especially when it's not an accident. When somebody's like, I love the videos where somebody's talking shit, and the guy just goes, boom, and then you just see the dude like start snoring. It's the best.
I saw one where it was recent, where these guys were like getting in this girl's face on the street outside.
Mhm.
And the one guy got really animated and he kept getting closer and closer. And he was holding a beer bottle. And at one point he just throws it down on the ground. It shatters. And as he's talking, and a guy from over here comes, punches him, knocks him out. And then his friend comes over and the same guy knocks him out, single punches each.
Wow.
It was fantastic.
That's
it was
awesome.
so satisfying.
Yeah, did you see the thing where the...
Oh, my God.
She drops the bag at the last second.
She does.
Why does she do that?
Because she's a dumb broad. Probably fucking makes pizza for a living.
I love the shin protectors.
Oh my God.
Those are handy.
I love that he's just like,
don't wear headgear. Just wear shin protectors.
Here's your legs. You're okay. Your legs are in the air now.
Did you see the was it maybe, I don't know. Somebody just knocked out some influencer at a party. It was like an MMA guy or
is this the one that Larry Wheels first slapped too?
The kid is just talking. I don't remember any of the names.
So Larry Wheels, you know, he's the big bodybuilder guy.
This might be it.
He was at a thing and this guy kept like saying shit to his wife, right? And he kept saying shit to his wife. It was like inappropriate. Like, you know, he's just being like rude. And Wheels slaps the fucking shit out of this guy. The next day or a couple days later, the same guy is at some other social thing and he's talking shit to another guy who's an MMA fighter.
That's the one I saw.
That's
like
the
the kid's like
one.
an influencer.
And
He's
then
talking
that guy elbows him in the face.
Yeah, knocks him right out.
This is the second one.
Yeah, this is the one I saw.
So, yeah.
Yeah, and then I love this. I love the guy's like, now he's walking out like, fuck you. And all his friends are going, get back here. It's like, fuck off, man.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
You fuck off. Yeah, that same guy did it to, hours later it says. So it was Larry Wheels. If you have to go to,
So the same guy got knocked out twice?
Yeah.
Do you honestly, do you think he's doing
Here's
this
the first one.
for publicity?
Probably.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is the first time. So he's trying to like take
all
some
right.
shit to
Yeah, this seems fake to me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hit on the guy.
But the second one?
The second one seems completely real, but the fact that it's the same day, I'm like,
that's kind of crazy.
This is he's doing this for and he probably was like, fucking hit me in the face. If you knock me out, it's fine.
It's fine. I'll get a lot of views.
Yeah, God, it's what a sick fucking world.
It's so fun.
Everything is worthless. Burn it all down.
This one was great.
Yeah.
That was funny.
Yeah. Ah,
He's like, my knee. And the fact that he just flipped the camera around on himself to enjoy it.
That's great.
That's a nice one to wrap things up with.
That's great. I love it.
A couple things. You can follow Joe DeRosa at Joe DeRosa Comedy on Instagram. Please check out Vile and Horrendous, which is out now. New episodes every Thursday.
Yeah.
We produce it. It's on Joe's channel. The End, Ari Shafir's final storytelling show, is out at YMAstudios.com. If you have not yet seen it, please check it out. Thanks to the response from you, which has been tremendous. So thank you for that. We will be able to make more things like that because you guys supported it in such great numbers. We can continue to produce things that go directly from us to you. So thank you for watching that. Thank you for doing that. Anything you want to plug, any specific dates or anything?
No, I appreciate the outpouring of support with the first few episodes of the pod. We're excited. And at Joe DeRosa Comedy is my YouTube if you want to check out that and also The Collector. And that's kind of all I'm focusing on right now. I'm not really on the road at the moment. So.
All right, great.
Yeah, thanks.
Thank you, guys. We'll see you next week.
What's going on? It's Charles from Match. Actually, my new office, I really like it, not gonna lie, and it's got this really cool view. I've been here, I don't know, since 7:30. I got my iced latte. Iced latte. Iced latte. It's Charles. Iced latte. Iced latte. Oh! It's got this really cool view. Cool view. There we go, eh? Oh! There we go, eh? Oh! Oh, there we go. I've been here, I don't know, I don't know. Oh. I don't know. Since 7:30. Not gonna lie, it's Charles. And I got my iced latte. Iced latte. Iced latte. It's Charles. Iced latte. Iced latte. Oh! It's got this really cool view. Cool view. There we go, eh? Oh! There we go, eh? Oh! Oh, there we go. I'm looking at Lily's in Union Square. Oh! Say around 8 o'clock, 8:15. Oh! It's Charles. But anyway, shoot me a call.